Hey guys, it's Jess, and I'm excited to be live. Sorry that it's not my normal night. If you're watching in the replay, you probably don't care, but if you're joining live, I'm on a Tuesday instead of a Monday like I normally am. I took my friend out for dinner last night for her birthday, so sometimes life happens. So yeah, I am excited to be live on a Tuesday. And I thought, since I'm down to the wire and I've been putting it off for so long, that I should probably go ahead and make my son's Valentines for his class. And I figured we could go ahead and try to make it match the Lawn Fanatics Challenge right now as well. So I'm going to go ahead and you're probably wondering what that noise is. I am trying to get this little stamp out of this package. I actually had ordered previously this stamp set from Lawn Fawn called Let's Toast. And unfortunately, when I got it, this little guy here is defective. So I contacted Lawn Fawn and I let them know, and they sent me a replacement. So now I have a new undamaged stamp that I can use. I'm pretty excited about that. Now I'm looking at this one and it's got like some white junk on it, but that is from me using it. Hey Heidi, hey Amy, how's it going, guys? And also, Slayer Night Crafts, I hope I'm saying that right. If you have a first name that you would like me to call you, you just let me know. Amy, also, I have your pin and I've been a total slacker and I have not gotten it to you because I was thinking like, oh, I'll just meet up with her. So I think tomorrow I'm just going to put it up in the mail. That way at least it's on the way so that you're not waiting for that anymore. Hi, Kimberly. Okay, so as far as creating cards goes, I was thinking that I would just do like some little mini note cards, I guess. Amber, okay, awesome. Thank you. Hi, Carol. I was thinking we could just do some mini cards, maybe like 3x3 mini note cards. I think I may even have some note cards already made, so that would actually be quite convenient if I can make that work. All right, so let's see, 3 inches. Is that going to get me the best use out of this? I mean, it's a square, so I don't really think it much matters which way I do it, but if there's somebody who knows a lot about squares and which way to get the most out of a piece of cardstock that's already been cut, 3 by 3, yeah? Okay, so actually, I probably want to make it 2.75 by 2.75 if I'm thinking about this, because then I can mount it onto the 3x3 note card and it will be perfect. Okay, so let's see, 2.75. So I'm just going to cut a couple to get started, and then we can kind of mess around with designs and figure out exactly what we want to make. I think that one's going to be too small. 2.5. Bummer. Okay, so these ones are not the right size. Well, I guess this one I can cut down. I can trim 1/4 of an inch off of each of those sides. Yeah. All right, so the only stipulation is that my son requested this Let's Toast stamp set. I let him look through all of my stamps and he picked this one. So I'm not sure yet if I want to do kind of like a mix and match sort of thing where we do like some of a certain type and some of another, or if I don't know, because I like the peanut butter and jelly, because you can do like different colors of ink, right? Because I have to make 27 of these. So we have to keep that in mind. It can't be anything too complicated because I have to make 27. And they're due on Friday. Like literally Valentine's Day is Friday. So we're on a little bit of a time crunch. Okay, so we've got the peanut butter and jelly. However, I'm obsessed with this toaster. So there's that. What I'm considering, because there's no way I'm coloring this toaster 27 times, what I was considering is maybe just getting some gray cardstock and stamping the toaster on gray cardstock and then cutting it out. Now I would have to fussy cut this 27 times. What do you think? Is it better to color this 27 times or fussy cut it 27 times? I'm debating which one would take longer. I don't actually know. You're right, Amy. That is a lot to make before Friday. You can do the Pop-Tart with pink frosting. Oh, yeah, that would be really cute. Okay, so Lawn Fawn actually, like on the Lawn Fanatics challenge page, they also have a challenge going on right now. So I'll just go ahead and enter this into it. It's called Lots of Love. That's the theme. And you're supposed to use the image and color palette for inspiration on your project. Basically, it's like a rainbow of hearts. So we can definitely make that work in with our theme. Okay, so I'm gonna grab some gray cardstock just so that we can see what it will look like if we do that. I've never really done much stamping and like paper piecing that way, but it'll take me 1 second to grab it. Gray. Here we go. Okay, so I've got some gray cardstock. And then, let's see. I'm probably not gonna bother cutting it down. Hey, Stacy. All right, let's just go ahead and try out stamping onto the cardstock directly. Is this big enough? No. This one will be like going through all my drawers. Hey, Anna, how's it going, girl? Okay, so I'm going to use some scrapbook.com ink. I'm not going to be doing any coloring, hopefully. I don't think it will really matter. Silver foil cardstock. I might have some, but I definitely don't have enough to do the whole toaster. That is a really cute idea, though. I may have to, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. All right, so I'm going to do one as kind of a man, that's stamped great. Yes, Valentines for my son who is in kindergarten. They're obviously Valentine's Day is on Friday, so I got to get my butt in gear and get these made. All right, so just for the sake of trying it out, I am going to go ahead and cut this one right away instead of stamping a bunch of them, just in case I don't like it. Hey, Georgia. I did want to note while I am cutting, I still have mystery mailers available if you guys are interested. Yay, Valerie, that's awesome. I'm glad that you got it. I always get worried that stuff is not going to get there. Whenever I mail things, I don't know, I just get worried that it's going to get lost. Yes, mystery mailers. Okay, so I'm doing like giant D-stash mode in my craft room lately, so I have a ton of stuff that is going out the door. So I have mystery mailers full of supplies, and I have been tucking more stuff into them. So the ones that are available, there's one that's priced at $150, one that is priced at $60, and then one that is priced, or like 6, I think, that are priced at $100. And all of them have like way more product in them than what is being charged. Like more than twice the amount of product than what is being charged for it. So like if it's a, I think like the $60 one has like at least 150, but I've been tucking more stuff into them, so the amounts I'm not really sure on anymore. But they're pretty good little mystery boxes. So it's like a flat rate padded bubble mailer or whatever, and the shipping is included in the cost. So it's just like the total, unless there's any tax for your area, there might be tax, but the shipping is included. Oh, so if you want one, if you want to buy one, there is a link down in the description below to my Etsy shop, and you can order them there, and then that way I can print shipping labels and get them sent out real quick. But yeah, I've got those listed there, and that's all ready to go. And then also, My Favorite Things is having a 30% off sale of everything today. So if you're a fan of My Favorite Things, I've got a link and a code down there for you. And then 20% off with Ranger, but that's always. So you guys can always get 20% off Ranger using my code. So if you're interested in any of that, just thought I would mention it. No pressure, as always. White gel pen or shimmer to your toaster to give it dimension. That's an excellent idea. Let me say hi to people who came in. Okay, so I said kind of hi to Valerie, but hi Valerie, and hi Kelly, and hi Veronica. I'm so excited to have you guys. Okay, so thinking about this, I keep moving the stamp set away. I'm getting like so excited. I know, right, Amber? The My Favorite Things sale, and they have switched lately to free shipping over 25 all the time, which is dangerous for me because I am a creature of impulse, and when I see something and I'm like, oh, but I only have to spend $25 to get free shipping, it's a bad thing for me. I mean, it's great, but it's bad. Okay, so the reason that I am not like totally sold by the peanut butter and jelly is only because I really love this popping up to say Happy Heart Day. I just think that is so super cute. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Yay! I'm glad that you got them. That's amazing. I shouldn't have told you that about My Favorite Things. I know, right, Amy? When they switched, it was like sometime in the fall that they switched to free shipping over 25 because it used to be higher. And that is really rare for them to have free shipping over 25. Usually it's like at least 50 or 75 or something like that. Yeah. Okay, so I love the popping up to say and Happy Heart Day because a lot of these other ones are kind of like heavy for a 5-year-old, like, you know, you're the peanut butter to my jelly, or I don't know, I feel like it's a little much for him being 5, especially because all of them are going to be going to his whole class. Like, it's not just for one person, it's like everyone in his class is going to get one. So I thought maybe something like a little more generic, like popping up to say Happy Heart Day, would be really cute. I think I'm going to go with that. Okay, so that's cute. We've got our toaster, but then what we would have to do, I think, is either we would have to have the Pop-Tart. I mean, that's cute. Either one would work, the toast or the Pop-Tart. What do you guys think? I agree. Happy Heart Day. Yes. Okay, perfect. I'm glad we're on the same page. Do you guys think the Pop-Tart or the toast, or should we do like a mix? Like some of each? We can kind of mix things up and do whatever. Amy says the Pop-Tart. All right, we'll start with that. See where it takes us. All right, so what I'm going to do is I've got this scrap piece of paper that I trimmed off. I'm just going to go ahead and stamp right onto that. Because why not, right? All right, so I've got my acrylic block here. I got these ones at scrapbook.com. They're really thick. I don't know if you guys like notice the differences between your craft or like acrylic blocks or not. These ones are quite thick. I think most of my other ones are quite a bit thinner than this. But I actually really like the thickness because I usually get my fingers in the ink because I'm lame like that. So this actually really helps me to keep my hands clean. Which is so sad that I need that sort of help, but I'm just being honest, okay? All right, so what I'm going to do, so we need 27 of these. I probably won't make all 27 while we're live tonight, but we can at least make a couple and do, you know, some interesting little changes, hopefully. Are there sprinkles? There are some sprinkles on the stamp set too, so that's cool. Anna says she doesn't use acrylic blocks. Okay, I go back and forth. Sometimes I don't use acrylic blocks and I exclusively use my MISTI, and sometimes sometimes I'm like, this is not gonna work. This is gonna be more complicated to try to do it in the MISTI, and so then I just use my acrylic block. Like right now is one of those times because it's a little too close, I think, for the last one. And I don't think it fits this way. Nope. Okay. I'm gonna, let's see, do I have anything to stamp it off on over here? I'll just put it on this. So this would be too annoying for me to go in and like try to stamp it over and over again in the MISTI. Like, I don't know. I get annoyed with things when they hang off the side of the MISTI. It really bothers me. Anna, me too. Honestly, these blocks really help me a lot because I can get a better grip. So it's got the little wavy thing, which really helps with my fingers because it gives you a groove. And then because they're so thick, these have got to be like 3/4 of an inch thick. Yeah, this is 3/4 of an inch thick. It helps me feel like I can actually get the placement right. When it's too thin, I get like fat finger syndrome, and I don't know, I'm like getting ink all over the page, and I don't know, I'm a hot mess when it comes to stamping. If it's a sentiment, I'm probably not going to be stamping it with an acrylic block. If it's going on a scene, I'm probably not going to be stamping it with an acrylic block. But if it's something like this, where I'm just stamping out a bunch of them to cut out or color or whatever, I don't really care if I mess it up. So I'm willing to be adventurous and use the acrylic block. Amy said Pop-Tarts come in more colors than toast. Fair point, girl, fair point. Hey Linda, how's it going? I'm shocked to use the acrylic block. Yeah, I go back and forth. Okay, so let's pick some colors. I'm looking at, so if you guys are wanting to know what I'm using as my inspiration for the card as far as like the color scheme, I'm at lawnfanatics.com/category/challenges, or you can just go to lawnfanatics.com and then click current challenge and it will take you right there. So this one is called Lots of Love, and it's got a bunch of cute little kind of watercolory rainbow sort of hearts. So what I'm thinking is we can do sort of a variety of colors, and I'm wondering what the best way to do this is. We don't have, I have this one, but it really is supposed to be for the toast. Yeah, it doesn't really fit. I was kind of hoping that I would have something that would color the inside of that, but no, not the case. Pop-Tart colors. Let's go for like a light pink. I'm going to grab my color chart. So I'm going to use my Spectrum Noirs because I have the most colors in this line of alcohol markers. So I'm thinking I like FS1, maybe FS5, and then something like PP5 maybe. Let's see. PP5. It's called Fruit Pink, so hopefully that's a good choice. We'll see. And then what did I say? FS1 and FS5. FS1 and FS5. All right, so I'm just going to pull these out and kind of, I don't know, we're just going to try it out and see what happens. I have no idea if it's going to be a good color combination, but if it's not, no worries. We can just color one of the other ones. It'll be kind of trial and error, and I'm fine with that. I like how light this pink is. That's making me totally happy. So what I'm going to do is just go around the outside first, because then I know that I won't color outside the lines. And I did want to let my son help with this, but he's kind of been whining about it, and not that he doesn't want to create anything, but like even just the idea of having to write his name 27 times had him like in hysterics. He was like, I can't do that. I can't write my name 27 times. Where can I download or acquire the Copic hex chart? Okay, so you can get it, hold on one second, from sandyallnock.com/hex chart. Let's see if I can get it close without the glare being problematic. If you can, try to take a screenshot. Hopefully, I know that glare is not great, but yeah, there it is, sandyallnock.com/hex chart. And you can get it right there. Hey Tiffany, what are you cooking for dinner, chica? Have you already eaten? Am I going to Corin's crafting weekend in March? Okay, I haven't decided yet. It's on my radar, but I have to figure out if I'm going to have the funds to do it. I haven't really talked about this yet, like live, but I have had some computer problems. I know that previously we had tried to do like a more fancy live where, you know, I had extra stuff going on and there were like scenes and stuff. Well, I think during a lightning storm recently, I think my computer had some like a power surge maybe or something. I don't know. But problematically, my computer is not working properly. Um, and like my editing software has kind of just, I don't know, it's not going well. So I'm gonna have to make some changes on how I'm doing things, and like things that I've kind of been taking for granted, I'm gonna have to change and figure out what to do in this new sort of regime of crafty worldness. And so with that comes the unfortunate side effect of cost. So in order to like improve things and fix the things that are not working properly, I'm gonna have to spend a bunch of money. So depending on how that goes, or if I make money selling mystery mailers or stuff like that, like getting rid of the stuff that's in my craft room, then there's a chance that I might be able to still go. I definitely want to go, but I'm also trying to determine if I might end up trying to share a room with someone maybe. Oh, Tiffany, no, I hate that you're sick. That sucks. Oh, and Stacy too. No. I hope you guys all get better soon. I hate it when people are sick. That makes me so sad. Oh. Ugh, everybody's getting sick. It's that time of year, I think. There's a lot of stuff going around. Ugh. Okay, so I'm just going in the little edge here to add just a little bit more of that the darkest color, just to kind of help it pop out a little bit more. There we go. I think I'm kind of happy with that. I don't know what you guys think, but I think that's pretty cute. I think that's good. All right, let's pick out some Pop-Tart color. It's like a light beige, I think. All right, let's try like the golden browns, because theoretically that makes sense, right? Kelly said her daughter's homesick too. Oh no. See, my kids have been, at least my oldest son has been coughing for like a while. And it's really frustrating because I don't think he has any other symptoms besides this like irritating his throat cough. But that's it. And I mean, that's enough. That is totally enough to be irritating to anyone. But it's bad because it keeps him and all of us up at night when he's supposed to be getting rest so that he can feel better. So I jumped into the world of Fitbit for the new, I don't think I can make the event Corin's hosting. Oh, cool, Amy. Yeah, I have a little Fitbit, but it's like a not fancy one. I want to get one that has like the screen. Mine doesn't even have a screen. But I'm hoping, I don't know, someday. Someday I'll get one. All right, so I'm going to kind of follow where I shaded. I may change this as I make more of them. I don't know if I'll keep coloring them the same way, but so far this is okay, I think. So I'm using GB1, GB3, and then I'm going to come in now with GB5. And then I'm kind of just tapering off the color a little bit. And then so it's lighter up here at the top and then darker down here at the bottom. The only thing that I'm going to do is like as light as I can. I'm just going to go around the little area where the frosting is, so that it kind of gives like a little shaded effect. I don't know, you guys. I don't know that that's necessary. I might not do it on all of them, but I think it's kind of cute. I don't know. Yeah, okay, so Corin's event. I do really want to go to it. It's on, I don't know yet. I'm undecided on if I can make it work, but I really want to. I think that's really cute. let's go ahead and fussy cut this one. Everyone's sick. Always get sick because I'm at the elementary school helping. She said she needs a hazmat suit, girl. I feel you. I feel sometimes like I'm a horrible mom because my kids will be like on trying to sit on my lap and give me a hug or a kiss or whatever. I'm like, can you really please like breathe somewhere else? Like, no offense, but I'm not trying to get whatever it is that you inevitably have or brought home from school or from eating food off the ground or whatever it is that you're doing today. And I feel like such a bad mom. But you know, I can't, what do they say? You can't pour from an empty cup. And if I'm sick, then I got nothing for nobody. So, I mean, it is what it is. I don't want to get sick. I don't like to be sick, understandably. I don't think anyone likes to be sick. Valencia's laughing at me. I'm trouble, huh? Okay. All right. So we've cut out our first little Pop-Tart. And here is our toaster. So now the question is, do I want to use the little, the slot? Okay, so I have this fancy thing that I picked up while I was at Creativation. I can cut a slit in the thingy here, right? All right, let's try it out and see what happens. Corin is due. Yes. Okay, so Corin is having an event. I think it's called Lucky to Know You. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, look how cute it is. And then what if I put, let me put this away before I injure myself. Whoop. That is so cute. The only thing I'm worried about is if it's going to fit on this card. I think because we're going to mount it on one. Cut this. Kelly, you are so smart. That is so smart. I may have to do that because you're right. It is. I don't know. I may have to do that. Okay, let me see if I have those note cards I was talking about. 1 second. Somewhere. Oh, those are envelopes. Maybe I only have envelopes. Bummer. Yeah, I think, I don't think I have the note cards. I only have the envelopes, so I'll have to make them. I'm all about production crafting. Yeah, she only recently announced it. Okay, so, I know I'm getting distracted by all the cute stuff. Here's the envelope. Look how cute those are. So stinking cute. And then what if, this is really extra, but what if I made the cardstock match the color of the Pop-Tart? Because then I can have different colored ones and then it'll fit the rainbow theme, right? Hold on 1 second. We've got pink. Okay, I have pink cardstock. Oh. All right, so then I would just have to cut a couple different card bases for each one. So let's see. If I want to do 3 by 3, then it needs to be 6 inches. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and cut the whole thing to 6 inches. And then I think colored backgrounds would be perfect. Yay! Okay, and then 3 by... So I can get at least 3 per 8.5 by 11 cardstock, unless there's a better way to do this that I am not aware of. Unless there's like a way that makes more sense for cutting them, that I could get more. I don't know. Okay. All right. So that's that. Yes, I am making Valentines for my son's kindergarten class. Yes. I'm gonna be that mom because I've literally done nothing else this school year. I feel like the worst. I've not done anything, so I'm like, okay, well, I can at least do Valentines. You guys, how stinking cute is that? Ah, I can't. That is adorable. Okay, let's give it a face. I'm thinking Yeah. All right. Let's do the big, wait. Look how cute that little, oh, that face is even cuter. Okay, I want this one. This little face. So stinking cute. That's the one. Okay. I don't have the patience for that. Yeah, I feel that. Last year we did jelly bean ones, also Lawn Fawn, and my son was like, I don't want to color any more jelly beans. After he colored like 2. It's so funny because he's always begging me to do craft projects, and then when I let him, he's like, ugh, I don't want to do that. Typical boy. Look at it, you guys. I cannot. Oh my god. Oh, it's so cute. Okay. All right, so we've got that, and I'm keeping this simple. Like, this is gonna be, I'm not doing anything crazy this year. So we want the sentiment popping up to say, crazy cute. Yes, I love this little stamp set. All right, so we're gonna need to do some little, you know what? I could do coordinating sentiment strips. Hold on, because then I wouldn't have to heat emboss. Can we talk about how I don't want to have to heat emboss? I would love it if the little sentiments were black sentiment strips with the white, but I can't commit to that. I cannot commit to that. All right, so what we're gonna do instead is I'm going to, what am I gonna do? Let me get another block. Can't believe I'm using so many acrylic blocks, you guys. We'll see if this one fits. Oh, you guys are the sweetest. Thank you. All right, I think I can get it on this one. This is my forever stained acrylic block from the time that I exploded a bunch of Nuvo drops all over my project. That was super fun. Yeah, I've had this little stamp set for a little while now, and I just hadn't had a chance to use it. And so then when my son picked it out, I was like, yes, you're the best. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, this is gonna be perfect. So all I'm gonna do is just stamp a few of this, and then I'm gonna stamp a few of the Happy Heart Day one, and then I'll just cut them out. Yeah, have you seen my desk? I am definitely a messy crafter. I'm really bad about that. All right, and then we've got Happy Heart Day. So I'm gonna pick it up on the other side of the block. Happy Heart Day. Okay, and I'll just do it like over here. I can't really see what I'm doing, so hopefully it turns. See, that one didn't turn out okay, but since, honestly, I might still use it, but since it's just over here, I don't really care. The only thing that this is going to be a problem is because I'm stamping them crooked. So that could present a problem. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Okay, I do have everything linked down below in case you guys want to check anything out. It's there if you are interested. Let's see. I know that doesn't help you for Valentine's Day, though. Sorry about that. I should have made these earlier so that people could get some ideas and then be able to get the stamp set in time. All right, let's see. I'm gonna cut it pretty close, and then it doesn't need to be perfect because it's Kid Valentine's. You're totally right. You are so right. Look at it, it's so cute. Happy Heart Day. All right, and then popping up to say, and then I should be able to reuse this piece for some more sentiments. I'm gonna trim this one a little closer. Oops, I'm like trying to push the thing out of the way and it wasn't even there. Leave it to me. All right, popping up to say, this is seriously so cute. I love it. I wasn't sure like if I was gonna really like this or not, but I'm a fan. This is totally cute. Maybe a little bit more. Oh, cute. All right, so then we will have the toaster. We will have the Pop-Tart sticking out. And I think I can even do them crooked. Oh my gosh. Oh, how stinking cute. All right, what do you guys think? Is crooked cuter? I think it might be cuter that way. Are you sending Valentine's Day cards to friends? No, I am the hugest slacker. I have to admit, I am probably like the worst card maker when it comes to sending out cards, because I don't do it. I'm the worst. All right, so if we're happy with that, let's go ahead and, oh my gosh, this is so cute. We're gonna go ahead and attach it. I'm just gonna use the Gina K glue dot runner for this because I don't really care if it I don't know. Sometimes I like to use tape runners when I really want something to stick, and I don't want it to have any issues, but like, it's a kid's Valentine. They're probably all gonna get thrown away, to be honest, which kind of hurts my feelings a little bit, but oh well, can't win them all. Cricut is best. Okay, all right, so we've got our little, our matted piece on, and then I'll go ahead and attach this one probably as one. Yes, I was gonna ask if I should, use glossy accents or like Nuvo drops or something, and I'm just not going there. We're not doing that. The only thing I think I might consider is doing, like, if I should do foam underneath the sentiment strips. You guys tell me what you think about that. Should we pop up the sentiments on foam tape? Keep one for yourself, make 28. How would I choose the color? Because I'm going to make different colors, right? Because I want to go for that like rainbow theme on the Lawn Fanatics. So I'm not the only one that makes and doesn't send cards. No, we should start a support group. We should totally have a support group because I make so many cards and I don't send them. I am the worst at sending them. And that makes me so sad because it's like I'm hoarding them, but it's really not intentional. It is just that I am the worst at sending things. Okay, unanimous, no foam. All right, so we're gonna go ahead with the Happy Heart Day and pop it right on. See what I did there? Pop it right on. All right, popping up to say Happy Heart Day. Oh my gosh. I love it. So stinking cute. I need that support group. I need to at least donate mine. Yeah, so it started out, so when I first started making cards, I actually started making them to sell through my Etsy shop. I like specifically opened an Etsy shop just to start making cards and selling them, hoping that as a stay-at-home mom, I could like make a little bit of extra money and kind of, I don't know, support the family, be able to pay for my own crafts and all that. And then I wasn't even doing any stamping then. I didn't know how to stamp. I didn't own any stamps. And this was in 2015. And then in, I don't know, at some point my mom sent me this video and she was like, hey, I know this isn't really what you do, but I think that you might be able to use some of this for your card making. And I was like, okay, whatever, I'll check it out. And so eventually I did. And yeah, so it turned out that it was a Jennifer McGuire video, and the rest is history. Now I'm a stamper. Now I have this YouTube channel. And I mean, I had a YouTube channel like for showing how I was making cards, because I don't really know why I decided to do that. But I've had my YouTube channel for about 3 years now. And I've had my Etsy shop for about coming up on 5 years. Oh my gosh, Veronica, there is never a time when your cards are not good enough to donate. Seriously, never a time. Like, that's not a thing. So don't feel self-conscious. anyone would be like totally grateful to receive them if you were wanting to donate them. We needed a last minute card for a birthday card. Pulled a panel out from my stash. I almost cried giving it up. You and me both. I actually have a video that I've been working on, like literally, I don't even want to admit how long. It's been a while. I've been working on this video that was supposed to go live today and still will. So once we're done with this live, I'm going to go finish editing it and do the rest of the voiceover so that I can finally publish it. But it's a video on how to use Simon Hurley's dye inks. So I'm like showing 10 different ways that you can use them in the video. And I've never really done a video like that where it was like really in depth. I mean, as far as like 10 ways that you could use one product. And so it took me a long time to film it. It took me a long time to edit it, even as far as I've gotten, and like the voiceover and all of that. But then I also went one step further and I did how to, so I did the technique, right? Like here's how you can use them. And then I also did, I finished them into cards. Like I didn't show the entire process, but like I showed the basics of turning all of them into cards. So it ended up being like 7 cards total because I did kind of combine some of them. Hey, Vay! And so, yeah, it ended up being quite the undertaking to do all of this stuff. And I'm really excited for it to finally be done and have it published and all that because, I don't know, when you work on something for a long time, it can kind of take its toll for sure. All right, so these colors are aqua blues and then blue turquoise, I think. Yes. A, B, and BT. Yep, blue turquoise is the color code for that. I think I might have to get like an in-between color because this here is not really blending quite as well as I wanted. I like this, but like it needs a little help. Although most of this is going to be in the toaster anyway, so I don't think it will really matter that much. Oh my goodness, $1,200. Woo! I know that can be so frustrating to have to spend a bunch of money on your car. I was just talking a little bit ago about how I'm going to have to spend a ton of money to fix my computer and like upgrade it because I built my computer in 2010. So it's served me well for how long I've had it. But I'm about to have to spend $600 to upgrade it, which is basically how much money I spent to make it in the first place. So that's kind of frustrating. $600 is a lot, but I did kind of weigh it and I thought, well, it's cheaper than, because I was considering like, oh, maybe I'll just get an iMac and just call it a day because then I'll get free iMovie. It'll come with it and I won't even have to think about it. But no, I'm really obsessed with this. This turned out real cool. I was a little worried that that was not going to be a good color combo, but I'm liking it. Then I'll have to pick out some color coordinated cardstock to go with it. Oops, I forgot to color the Pop-Tart part. Hold on. Vay, I hope that the money that you spent on your car at least makes it so that your car is in good condition. There's nothing worse than spending a ton of money on something and then it still doesn't do what you want, or it doesn't work the way it's supposed to. That is like the worst feeling, I feel like. Ugh, I don't like that. Yeah, I'm really liking this. I don't really think that it probably looks much like a Pop-Tart, but who cares, right? It's for kids' Valentines, okay? No one's gonna care about my Pop-Tart coloring. I hope. I really hope. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and color all of this. Again, kind of come up this way a little bit. Definitely come up towards the top. And then with our darkest color, stay kind of more down here. Woohoo! Okay, and then I'm going to do that same thing around the edge. Ooh, I kind of colored on my blue part. Whoops. Oh well. Okay. Oop. There we go. Yay! Maintenance, like flushing it. Ugh, that's the worst. I hate maintenance. My husband's always, oh, we need to put away some money for car maintenance that you have coming up. And he's really good because he can fix things. He knows how to do all the maintenance on the cars and stuff. I don't know anything about that. But, so he can do all the maintenance, but we still have to buy the parts and stuff. So there's that. I am really excited about this, you guys. This is turning out like even cuter than I imagined in my head. If a child judges the coloring, I'd have questions for that parent. Yeah. I wonder if like they'll make it home and the parents will be like, I'm sorry, why did someone make these? Are these handmade? I mean, I guess I could just go to the store and buy like the box of Valentines. I mean, I'm sure that would be fine. That's what probably everyone else is going to do, right? But I am a card maker, so may as well shine while I have the opportunity. I don't often get the chance to show off any of my skills. Oh well. Oh, thanks, Jen. Okay, I just realized that I don't have another toaster. I'm like making this Pop-Tart and I don't have another toaster. So let's fix that. Let's go ahead and stamp out another toaster. Oh, Kelly, you're so sweet. Hopefully they appreciate it, or at least someone appreciates it. At least they're like, oh, that's handmade, cool. And then if they throw it away, okay, whatever. But they'll always judge handmade. I hope not. I hope that they would be like, is that handmade? Wow, someone took the time to do that? Like, I hope that would be their mentality rather than like, ugh, you couldn't even afford to buy a card. Because we all know that the supplies to make cards far outweigh the cost of the material or the of buying a card at the store. But a lot of people don't know that. When I was actually handing, couldn't justify buying a sweater while looking at my yarn stash. Girl, I know. Oh, girl. John. Okay, so, John, are you a John? I mean, are you a John? That's a stupid question. I said, okay, girl, like you are a woman. But sometimes people have, like, a shared account. So I wasn't sure if you were actually John or if there was a different name that I should be calling you. And then I was like, well, that's dumb because guys craft too. Like, that shouldn't even be a question. If there's somebody named John, maybe I'll just call them John. Yes, you're a guy. Okay, cool. You might be the only one here. Sometimes, you know what? That just reminds me that we used to have a friend that would come into my lives named Mark, and I haven't seen Mark in a long time. That's the only bad thing about YouTube, you guys, is that I don't have any way to like contact people because I don't, I don't know. I don't have any way to find people. Like on Facebook, you have their profile. Like you could click their profile and then send them a message if you needed to, like, or if you wanted to check on them or, get in contact with someone somehow. But on here, all you have is like whatever their name is. And sometimes it's not even an actual name. Sometimes it's just like a screen name, basically. And that makes it so hard to build that community and the rapport that you could maybe have elsewhere. But other than that, I do really enjoy the community feel that we get here in the lives. I really like that. Well, John, I'm excited to have you. I'm glad that you're here. I know it feels like there's like a rap that only women craft or something, and I'm glad that in the industry there is a lot of change happening with that sort of stereotype, so that, there's more common acceptance of like, yes, men craft, men are into art, and that's not something that should be surprising. Because like, I don't know when or why creating art became something that should, I put that in quotes, but that was expected that only women did. I don't know why that is a thing. I don't know. It seems so bizarre to me. All right, so now you guys see my like weird assembly line thing that I have. So I have the Pop-Tart on this side. I have the face on this side. I have Poppin' Up to Say on this side, and Happy Heart Day on this side. And then I've got my toaster on the big block. So we're making good use of our acrylic blocks over here. Happy to be here. Asked in every quilt shop. Oh gosh, if you need help finding something for your wife, that has to be frustrating. You're like, no, I'm good, thank you. Your nephew makes beautiful cards. That's so awesome. There was always Tim Holtz and Ken Oliver. Yeah, but I can understand feeling like the minority. Like if there's an entire community and industry of crafters and there's 2 male crafters that you know of, like I could totally understand feeling like more not intimidated necessarily. I don't know if that's, I'm not sure if it's intimidated, but self-conscious maybe. I don't know about, you know, whether or not you'll be welcome in the craft industry. I mean, I don't know. That's always kind of something that people worry about. Being accepted in general, I mean. Okay, so now we need some colored cardstock for this one. While I'm just gonna grab a bunch and bring it over so I don't have to keep getting up because I know that's annoying. Let's see. Red, orange, and pink. I'm just grabbing a bunch of colors that I can choose from. Okay, that should be good because this should give me some options. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Yes, I am really digging this. Okay, so we need something kind of like turquoisey. I don't know. This might be the closest I had. Let's see. That one? Yeah. Now I'm getting an excuse to use all of my colored cardstock that my husband was just telling me I needed to get rid of. He was just telling me, like, you haven't used any of this stuff in, like, as long as I can remember. Maybe it's time to get rid of it. But if I can use it instead, that's excellent. All right, so 3 inches. So these are just mini note cards. And then I guess on the inside, I can just stamp like to and from, maybe. I hadn't really thought about that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. All right, this is so stinking cute. And then I like that they have little envelopes, so if I want to, I can totally put them in envelopes. Maybe that's what I'll do. Oh, but then what is he going to write on the inside? I don't know. I haven't thought this through clearly. Look at it. Oh my gosh. I love it. Put on the outside of the envelope and from... Oh yeah, that's true. That way it's easy for him to hand out. That's true. Good call. You guys are so smart. I'm glad that I have you in my corner. How long does it take you to create one Valentine? I'd color all the Pop-Tarts at once, cut a stamp. You're right. Normally, if I were doing this more assembly line fashion, I would totally do it like that. Like I would literally, yeah, I would do exactly what you said. Color all the Pop-Tarts at once, like cut out all the Pop-Tarts and this to the toasters and whatever. Like do all my stamping, then do the coloring and the cutting all at once. But I was trying to just get like a variety. You know what I mean? Like, so that we actually got something accomplished, I guess. So that I don't know. I thought if we did it this way that maybe it would, I don't know. I don't really know why I'm doing it like this. So I'd have something finished to show for at the end. Store-bought just has to and from. Yeah, you're right. But I just thought since I was making it open, I don't know. Like, I guess I should have just made it flat and not made it into a note card. And then just put another one on, like another little white piece on the back. I don't know. All right, I'm going to try to make them as similar as possible. It's probably not really going to happen, but that's okay. but I'll at least try. So like they'll all have like a little bit of the white there underneath. I think that's, as long as it's close, totally fine. Oh my goodness, you guys, I am obsessed. Okay, so while we're here, let's go ahead and do our stamping of the sentiments. I'm so excited. This is so stinking cute. Yeah, I really like the paper colors. They're adorable. And this is gonna get me that rainbow effect for the Lawn Fanatics. The cuteness is overwhelming. You're a good mom. You're so sweet. You guys always make me so happy. Because like in your day-to-day life, there is not really too many people, well, at least for me, might be different for you guys. There's not really too many people who are like, you're doing a good job, Mom. And I wish that there was more of that. Like, I wish there was more encouragement, because it definitely is easy to judge yourself and judge what you're doing, or if it's enough, or if it's too much, or whatever the case may be. You know, you can definitely get into that sort of cycle of like, oh, maybe I shouldn't do that, or maybe, I don't know. I just feel like it's nice to have you guys to talk to and kind of bounce ideas off of. Love it. The note cards are cute and unique. Thanks, Amy. Okay, so this is a problem for me because I can't really see where I'm stamping. So I think I might move one of the sentiments down and one of them up, you know? Oh, you only know one other mom. Yeah, see, I don't really have, I have my one friend. I don't really have many local friends in general, and I definitely am low on the scale of local crafty friends. Like Amy, you might be the only person I know. Are you the only person that I know that lives like actually close by? Possibly. That crafts is what I mean. Not the only person I know that lives around here. I don't know anyone. Yeah, I don't know. But, you know, it is what it is. It's hard when you don't have people like who you see on a day-to-day basis who you can like chat with and bounce things off of, and I don't know. I like being able to come here and talk to you guys. All right, let's do, this one I stamped pretty well. I'm pretty impressed with that. It was all pretty straight. So I'll just go ahead and cut it off right at the end. They're all fairly lined up. Yeah, I don't have any friends that live close to me, just family. Yeah, it's hard. I have like one local friend that I see even remotely regularly. And then we have a couple other friends, but we don't ever see them. So it's kind of one of those things where like our schedules just don't match up and everyone's so busy and it just gets really difficult to make it work, you know? So yeah. All right, so we've got popping up to say, and I've already glued that down this time, so it will be easier to put this one in place. I ask non-craft people like my husband, what do you think of this card? Yeah, I ask my husband and his response is usually like, yeah, it looks fine. Or else he has some like really bizarre criticism. And I'm like, why does that even matter? Or like his thing, like I'm asking about something specific and then he's like, oh yeah, well I don't, like I'll say, okay, what do you think about this? And I'm asking about something. And then what he says, he's like, oh yeah, I can see where, you know, that doesn't really make any sense or something like that. And I'm like, that's not even what I was talking about. What do you mean it doesn't make any sense? Poor guy. I am like 100% obsessed, you guys. Look how cute. All right, so just because I want to be that person, because why not, right? I'm just going to add in like a little, just not much, just a touch of like something to brighten it up a little bit, and I think that's enough. So super cute. I'm loving it. You guys, I'm so excited. I hope this gave you some ideas. I'm going to keep going and create more, I think, but I haven't had dinner yet, and it's like almost 9 o'clock. So I think I'm probably going to call it a night for now. But I'll keep working on them, and I will definitely post the finished projects on social media once I am done with them. So at least once I get all the colors done. Because I don't know, there's like, it's like a rainbow, right? So in the little Lawn Fanatics group, there's like a green. So I'm going to want to do a green and a purple and a yellow at least. So those are the ones that I'll probably try to do next, like a yellow, a purple, and a green. Yeah, I like the gel pen accent. I feel like it brightens it up just a little bit. I think it's nice. You sent me a message on Facebook. Okay, I'll check it. I hope that was to me. Are you talking to me, Anna? Okay, cool. So I'm going to go ahead and get some dinner. I am so thankful to all of you guys. If you joined late and you didn't hear about the stuff that I've got going on, down in the description, there is a link to mystery mailers. If you haven't checked those out, they are on my Etsy shop that you can purchase. It's like a random assortment of things that I am destashing that's worth way more than the price of the mailer itself, and it all includes shipping, so that's there in case you're interested. My favorite things is having a 30% off sale. I've got a link down there with a code for you to get 30% off, and then as always 20% off with Ranger if you use my code. And then I'll type it in what the code is. I forgot to put it in the description. I will update that. But if you're looking to buy anything through Ranger and you want 20% off, just use my link and then that code that I just put in the comments. And that's anytime. So if you're ever looking for an order for Ranger, you can use it anytime. It's good all the time. All right. I love you guys to pieces. Thanks for hanging out with me and helping me come up with this super cute idea. I love it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.